Welcome to another property tour here in Sunrise, Florida in Broward County, South Florida. So today we're going to take a look at a property that has an addition that I think might be a little controversial. Let's take a look. Here we are looking at the house. So I actually showed this property to some clients of mine about a month ago. They're actually going to be closing this Friday on a different house. And I thought when I first looked at it, it was interesting. There is an addition that we're going to take a look at that my clients didn't really like, but I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are on it. So here we have on the side, see the clear addition and the fence lines. That should show you where your property line is, which is right kind of just offset of where this driveway starts. This home does have a brand new roof. It's got a newer AC, new carpeting, but it was built in 1992, and it is, semi-original, maybe a few upgrades, but nothing too new as far as upgrades, besides some of the structural or integral parts of the house, like the roof and some of the major systems that were upgraded. Now, I'm not sure, you can see right here, they have this very interesting little garden area that's dividing the property line right over here on the side of the house. So as I was saying, this one was built in 1992, and something that we might take a look at, I'm not sure if we'll find it, but the homes that were built in the 90s typically were built with polybutylene plumbing, which is no longer accepted by insurance. So that's something that we're also going to check out. So we have the 2-car garage. The driveway is a little small. In comparison, you can see the car over there, similar size driveway. You could fit 2 cars here very comfortably, 4 cars if you really, really needed to, but you would be on top of the sidewalk. But if you were entertaining, you could absolutely do that. I'll just take a little pan so you can see the neighborhood. This is in a community called Welleby Isles, Phase 2. So Welleby has a few communities here in Sunrise. It's a very well-known community. Properties do pretty well. This house is listed for $599,000. It was originally listed at $625,000, but it's had some price reductions. So let's take a look inside. So coming in, you'll definitely notice the security system that they have in here. But it does open to kind of an open space. So this is kind of like an oversized dining / living room area. We have nice vaulted ceilings. Not as much natural light as I typically prefer in a house, but everyone's got their own preferences. Some people will take space over natural light, right? So here we are taking a look at that. Now, the HOA in this neighborhood is $168 a quarter. So Welleby is kind of known for having an HOA that maintains everything, but they don't have astronomical prices, which is kind of why living in Welleby is desirable. And here we have a look at the front door here. So I'll go ahead and show you the garage first. So it's conveniently located right here, right off the main door. So we do have a there's the security system. Okay, so we do have a 2-car garage here, and it looks like you might be able to fit 2 cars in here. Definitely 1 car easily because of all the extra shelving and everything that they put in here. But it is a 2-car garage. If you wanted to fit 2 cars in here, you probably need to take out some of the shelving though. As is pretty typical with Sunrise, we have the washer and dryer in the laundry room. That is pretty standard in Sunrise, Florida, or a lot of other cities in Florida too, with homes that were built like in the 90s. So here we have the water heater that looks to be newer. Might be able to see, no, can't see any of the plumbing lines over here. So we have this is PVC, by the way. So it looks like that might have been refitted when they replaced that water heater. but we'll see if we can find any evidence. So a polybutylene pipe, just for your information, looks like a thin gray pipe, and it's no longer accepted by insurances. So let's go over here first. This is the start of where the bedroom corridor is. So it is a 3-bedroom. That's going to be the primary. And we'll go over here. All right. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom. Hey, guys. And here is the first bedroom. Now, these 2 bedrooms are pretty similar, but this one is slightly bigger in size, I think. And both of them have walk-in closets, which is very nice. Now, they put in new carpeting. So I know if you're from Florida, you're not from Florida, that people are pretty divided on carpeting. So people who live in Florida typically don't prefer to have any carpets in their house at all. It's pretty hot here, and they just prefer not to have it. I can't tell you how many buyers I take on to go see properties, and the minute they see carpet, they're like, oh, well, that has to be removed. But I did live in Utah for 2 years, and I'm originally from California, and carpets, especially in the bedroom, are really common in other places, and people actually prefer to have those. So I don't know. Tell me where you're from in the comments. Let me know what you think, carpet versus no carpet. All right, so we have extra storage here. We have 2 storage closets, which I think it's pretty convenient. The home does seem to have decent storage. Coming off here, now we have the primary bedroom, and we have the guest bathroom. So as I was saying, so this is listed for $599, but it does have a lot of the kind of like original, like this is very common in the 90s, like this kind of bathroom style. So it's got a lot of originality to it. Coming into the primary bedroom, you have two windows up into the side yard, and you have the vaulted ceilings, which is nice. Again, new carpet in here. Does go all the way up to the sink area, which I think is an interesting choice. Here we have the walk-in closet. It's a pretty good size, honestly, for a primary. And then it's only got the 1 sink, but I think whoever buys this is probably going to redo that anyway. And then you have your water closet and the shower located here. So it looks like the shower might have been redone, maybe somewhat recently, definitely in the past, like I would say 10 years or so. But yeah, not a whole lot of updates in this house. I'm gonna get to this in a minute. This is the whole thing. We're gonna ignore that for now, and we're gonna walk through the rest of the house. But we will get there. You know, we will get there, and over there. Well, there's another one. But let's get to the kitchen first. So I actually do really like this kitchen. It's pretty big, and it's got like nice cabinetry. Here's your family room space. So plenty of living space in this house. You know, I was talking with my clients when we were here before about like, what would they have in this room versus what would they have in the other living space, right? And where would they want to put their dining room? Because I think that this room right here is meant for the dining. It's got the chandelier, but it's an interesting layout, and you have lots of room. So I do like that it has its own little pantry over here. I think that's very convenient. Nice little touch. And this is it's got so much space. It was built originally in 1992, but it was actually this was owned by the original owners who built it, and they built it large on purpose. They built it with extra square footage purposely, and we're going to get to that thing in a minute. So here we have plenty of bar stool area. Not a ton of like knee room right here, in my opinion. I like it when counters are built with like that like go further out, so they're actually built for bar stools. But yeah, decent sized kitchen. Tons of cabinetry space. And coming from someone who currently has a little bit of a small kitchen, I am a little envious how much room there is. Okay, here we go. Controversial space. So original owners decided to enclose the patio area. They did it legally, they did it with permits, but they made some interesting choices. For one, they chose to leave the original sliding glass doors. So you can see that was the bedroom that we were in, the primary bedroom. So there was a sliding glass door in the patio from the primary bedroom, from the main living area, and then this family room area. They kind of kept it like in the original theme, which is fine. They put in these fans. But one of the big items to note about this is that they did not include AC in this room. So whoever moves in here, if they decide to keep this as an enclosed space, I mean, it's nice. Like it's got extra storage. It's a pretty big room. Square footage wise, I mean, this is probably like 500 square feet. Right? It's got windows, so it could make a nice space, but someone is going to need to put in AC in here because right now, today, it is very, very hot. We are under a heat advisory. It's 92 degrees outside, and it is hot in here. And I think, like, I'll show you the backyard. It does... So the pictures, they did little virtual staging in here, and they put in kind of like a kid's playroom and like a gym area over there. And it's a good idea. Like, honestly, I think for if you want extra space in your house, like you have a lot of family members, you need some extra space, I think it's a good idea. It's just that it does close off the backyard a lot. Oh, hello, frog. Oh, lots of frogs in here. Hey. So we have this back space. And it doesn't provide a lot of light inside because there are, again, good and bad things. These beautiful, huge mango trees that are currently producing. So you can see some of the fruit in there. So we have 4 mango trees back here. People love mango trees. I love mango trees. I wish I had one in my yard because I love mangoes. So we'll take a walk back here. Lots of little lizards and frogs. But see, tiny kind of side yard over here, just enough space for a gate, so good for storage. But yeah, with these trees back here and with the patio fully like enclosed as part of the house, you can see like it doesn't look like it was a patio. It looks like it was originally part of the house even though it wasn't, so it was well done. But yeah, with all this back here, there's not really a lot of extra room in the backyard. So that was kind of one of the things that I spoke about with my clients is like, how much yard space do you need and do you want? And if it was a good idea to kind of enclose that space or not, and if they'd want to reopen it. Here we go, other small side yard. So yeah, I'm curious as to what you guys think. Would you have wanted the enclosed space? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it kind of cuts off the yard? Should it have been done differently? I don't know. I'm curious. But I do know that this is still on the market a month later with some price reduction. So I wonder how much this had to do with it. But it is a nice house, and like a lot of the big ticket items are taken care of. So I don't know. I'm curious as to what you think. And my name is Jocelyn Falero. I've been a realtor and a mortgage loan originator. I have a team, and we post videos and do property tours every single week. So if you're thinking about moving to the area, or you just like to look at property tours in South Florida, Broward County, then give us a subscribe. All right, talk to you guys later. See you in the next one.